Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm gonna talk about closures in Python. So what are closures in Python? So closures are basically a nested function that has a value of a variable which was declared inside a function whose execution has completed. I know that it is a little bit of tongue twister, but I will explain you more while we are coding. So let's just make a nested function. Okay, let's take definition outer. Okay, and I'm gonna pass a message in this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna create another function inner, and in this function, what I'm going to do, I'm going to print that message. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to uh, return the inner function. Okay, now let's just take new is equal to outer, and I'm just going to print hi. And yeah, now new, when I will call new, it is printing hi. So although outer has executed already, but but new is still have access to this high variable or high value. When we did this outer, and when we use these brackets, it means we are calling the function, which means that it is going to execute like this, from top to bottom, line by line. And after we have completed the execution of a function, we still have access to this value in the form of new. Now if you want to delete outer, now let's delete outer. Okay, and still new will work. So this is the concept behind closures. And the best use case that I can tell you is, like, there could be more use cases, but I have never used closures that much. But yeah, decorators use closures, so that is what I can tell you, and you might remember some of this stuff from decorators. So decorators uses closures. So let's make a program so that you will know how can you use closures in a real program like this. So what I am going to make is I am going to create a power program. Let's take power off, and I'm going to take some value. In this I'm going to take def number, and yeah, in this I'm going to take n, number will be x, and I'm going to return x times this power. And now I will return number. What I'm going to do is square is equal to power of 2, and cube is equal to power of 3. Now what I'm going to do is, as you can see, we just wrote a single function. From this we created this and this. Now you can find a square of this of any number, and you can find a square of a cube of any number. Now let's just run these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to call square, as this number function was returned, and that is now associated with this square name. It also accepts a parameter. So what I'm going to do is square, and I'm going to, like, okay, I need the square of 2. So the square of 2 is 4. The same thing happens with the cube. So I need the cube of 2, which is going to be 8. So this was it about, like, closures, guys, and I hope that you understood, like, how you can use closures in a real life program. And this was it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Thank you.